All right, ready to get underway. Jazz Chisholm. Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway here in the home opener. Strike two. And down on strikes he goes. One out. Comes up empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
On the ground. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third. We go to the bottom of the first. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers. What do you have on him, Siggy? Leading off, Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Hey-ha!
That one missed. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Hurt!
Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab. And that. Top of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hit weakly on the ground. Turang over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Just missed.
Out.
Scherzer, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. Got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. And a foul ball. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Late with the swing there. Scherzer, 41 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2006. Swings and misses. Struck him. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground to third. One at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out, man at first. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball out.
Just off the inside edge.
Hey!
In the air out to center. And it falls. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
2 on, 1 out. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 1-2. This one in the air right field. That one back there. And that one is fouled. So we'll try it again. Line drive. Down the line. And it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Missed with a changeup. And the count's even at 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. Judge hustles it back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Up the middle, Caballero whips it to first on the run. What a play to end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
That's the ball.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that's a fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Tied up here in the early going. Reaching for it and breaks it in. back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hee-haw!
Man at first, one away.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Clement. And there's 2 down. On the ground to third, Turang. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Christian Yelich. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Hee-haw!
In the air, right field. Judge settles under it. 2 down. This is Bryce Turang. Fly to left his first time.
That's a ball.
Check swing called strike. And 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Turang over to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Out to short. On to first. One pitch and one out. Fought off foul. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The Blue Jays down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This to third. McMahon. On to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Bellinger under this one. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Ready now for the fifth inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
2 down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Strike 2. Swings and misses. And he's bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Mark Vientos.
First baseman Mark Vientos.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And that's
no,
outside.
that missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. McMahon over to Jazz. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now Miles Straw grounded out his first time up.
That's in. Ball.
And that
ball,
one
that's
a
low.
little below the knees. And it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Ball.
Varsho off of first with 2 away. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And now it's William Contreras. In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the 6th inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Stepping in now for the Yankees, Brendan Little gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That clips the corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's in there. And the count even at 1. Swings over the top of that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's outside.
Next one is off the play. Ball 2. Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
There's the strike. 3-1. Clement throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have.
Now this is through for a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. Now a chance for Ben Rice. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Sliced hard, but foul.
No, that's inside.
The 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first. Guerrero, the runner at first with two gone. Inside, just
ball.
missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Bryce Terang. Fouled off left side. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one could be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there.
That one is absolutely belted. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Just missed.
Ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on
that's
for a
outside.
strike.
Ball.
Nice job.
Rip to third. Tag, and he's out
He's
at
out.
the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Inside.
Ball.
And that's ball one.
No, that's down. Ball. Hey.
Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter
Take your
right
base.
here.
Ball 4.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And Camilo Doval on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Right through there for a strike. The next pitch
That's a
misses.
ball.
And it's a ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And that is the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped, but foul. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Vientos takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the
Now the
Yankees,
catcher, up to hit, Austin Wells. 1 for 2.
Wells.
1 for 2. 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 1
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays digging into their numbers have to be happy with the
No,
swings
that
they're
missed.
taking.
That's a ball.
We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
No swing. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Judge moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue.
Pinch hitter coming on. Jesus Sanchez. He represents the go-ahead run. Ryan Yarbrough into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that is a foul ball. That one fouled off.
That's
that missed. That's a ball.
Take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hey-ha!
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-2 now. This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. Diving, makes the grab. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Righty reliever out of the pen, Braden Fisher. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one inside. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Clips the corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball driven out to center, carrying well. And caught on the warning track. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's
ball
off
inside.
The inside edge. Ball 1.
Outside.
Fisher,
That's a ball.
25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. On the ground to short, Clement. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, number 24. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ball. No, that missed.
The Jays with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next
Right
offer
to.
in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. David Bednar on the pitch. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Kyle Stowers.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Fastball for a strike. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch. That's
Outside,
a really
ball.
good take.
Got him swinging. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And
Yeah,
first
what?
pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's to third. McMahon gets it to first.
Oh.
And the inning is over. Back now in Toronto. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball. Ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Varsho should have this one. And there's 1 down. Out towards right center field. Sanchez on the run. And there are 2 outs. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball. Low.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Not in time.
Oh, he saved.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Tommy Nance gets handed the rock out of the pen. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Rice leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Chop to third. Turan. And that is that. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off. This tie game. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Addison. He represents the winning run. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Brent Hendrick.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the 0-1. That catches the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So up next for Toronto, Mark Vientos. That one's in there. Strike 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't reach this one. It gets down. And in there with a double off the wall.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the battle.
And that's a strikeout looking.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. So now a pinch hitter, Nathan Lucas. The winning run on base for him. Tim Hill gets the call from the pen. And that one fouled off. Lucas trying to send this to extra innings.
No, that's it.
Off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. Back here at Rogers Center. On to extra innings. Jose Cabot. Stepping in now for the Yankees. So a change being made out at second. On to run for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. The 0-1. And a sac bunt here. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level spot right there.
Louis Varland takes over on the mound.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
That's in. Ball.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That puts the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is.
Swings through it for the K. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Christian Yelich. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Fernando Cruz on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering is outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
In the air, out towards right center. Judge on his way over, brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate, safe, and we are tied. Bryce Turang next up for the Blue Jays.
Yeah!
Swings through that one for strike two. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're in the last half of the 10th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That's a ball.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the end. Back now in Toronto. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And Judge takes a strike. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Nice grab. And they get the out. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
First pitch swinging.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end of the inning. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kyle Stowers. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Double steal. Pitch inside.
Oh, that's in. No, he's in.
Go to third. Save. Double steal. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. We are in the 11th. Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing. Went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Mark Vientos next up for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Across is the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.